Again, Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And it's going to be San Antonio off the tip. Fox with it. From deep. It's hauled in by Paul George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Here's Wembanyama for 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
A nice shot by Embiid.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Barnes. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Hey, and Barnes not playing around when he gets near the bucket. When he has the ball deep inside, he's looking to bang it.
Pass to Embiid. And the shot no good, a bit short.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Castle. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
And when he's firing from out there, you know Castle is feeling it.
Here's Maxey. It's good.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach Greg Popovich.
Coach said he knows the obstacles of playing against Paul George. He told me, you know he's going to have his fingerprints all over this game on offense and defense. Our goal will be to minimize how often we let him disrupt our game plan. We'll see how long they can keep George out of the picture. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Maxey. After the basket by San Antonio. And stolen by Barnes. Now Fox. It's hauled in by George.
And maybe he thinks he has that type of range, but I'm not sure who'd agree with him.
Yeah, you know what? Sometimes guys have the green light to take that shot, but I don't think he's one of them.
Here's Fox. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey. Fox, no good. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 2. Here's Embiid. An easy 2 points on the layup. Embiid's got 6.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. 1:56 left to play in the first. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Now Drummond following De'Aaron Fox's three-point attempt. There's a screen. Here's Maxey. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Wembanyama, a screen. Down low. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Watch out. Wembanyama hammering that one home.
Here's Maxey. in the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
On the wing, Barnes. Vassell outside. Offline with his 3. Now the 76ers with it. Here's Maxey. And it's off from three-point range. And San Antonio has possession. Here's Castle. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. There's 18 seconds left here in the first quarter. Outside, Maxey. Seconds left. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Tyrese Maxey. He's been the guy making things happen. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
A lot of high motor play from them in this one, allowing them to kind of charge through the defense and find good looks.
And Greg, you talk about toughness, a compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass. When you have the entire organization and enough players committed to that kind of effort, everyone has to meet that level.
From outside the arc, Oubre pulls it in. The 76ers lead. Pass to Embiid. Rim rocker, Joel Embiid.
Thunderous throwdown that time from Joel Embiid.
Ball right side. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Embiid. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Here's Champagnie. Six on the shot clock. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Philadelphia leading by 4. Ball left side. Pulls from the top of the key. And he drops that one in.
Always one of the league's most accurate jump shooters. Chris Paul can flat out knock him down.
On the wing, George. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
And it's Paul penetrating. That one, no good. Good D by Embiid. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Here's Branham. Hasn't made one yet. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Clark, we know the last handful of years, the 76ers have been a threat in the East.
7 straight years of playoff runs. Can't get past that second-round barrier, though, Kevin. But as far as success, they've been as consistent as it comes in the East the last decade.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Ulrich. David?
Kevin, thanks. At this point in his career, Paul George says he's in bully mode. He said, every night I'm on the floor, I'm there to dominate. Whether it's being more physical or going right at whoever I got to go at, you're going to feel me. I'm having that approach every time. I'm there to destroy you. Kevin?
Wow. I love it, though, D.A. Got to admit it. Awful powerful. Thank you. To the left side wing. Fox looking it over. Back to Sochan. Beyond the arc. And McCain pulls it down. Philadelphia leading by 6. Pass to George. Walker with a clean look. No good on the 3. San Antonio with the ball. To the inside.
Oh, man. Hard not to respect how good Fox is in the pick and roll. Excellent at making the pocket pass.
Embiid with it. And the dunk by Embiid.
And he has his fingerprints all over this first half. He is just shooting it so efficient.
And a deep 3 from Fox. The long distance 3 is buried. Fox has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's McCain. Scoreless thus far. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Spurs trail by 3. A pass to Fox. Back to Wembanyama. 27 seconds left to play here in the second quarter.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
There's 14 seconds left to play here in the half. Here's Maxey. Good defense by Wembanyama. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for the Philadelphia 76ers. We come back right after this.
22.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Right wing. Outside for George. That's in, coming off the assist from Embiid. George has got the first bucket of the third here for Philadelphia. And Joel Embiid is a giant center. Clark, his size, his arm span. How does his sheer size, do you think, affect the game?
Well, he's a mountain of a man. Not only is he tall, he's wide, and he's deep, too, Kevin. In other words, he's hard to get around, and he's also hard to challenge because he's north and south. So, and you factor in his touch. This guy does things that I've not really seen a guy of his size do, particularly when you talk about pity-patting the dribble and knocking down face-up jumpers all the way out to the three-point line. It should almost be unlawful for a guy north of 3 bills to be doing that.
Floats one. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Shot from the wing. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. To the middle. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Shoots the 3. Rebound Andre Drummond. And so it's Drummond with it. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Maxey with it. And it's Vassell picking him up. The 76ers again can't hit it. Spurs trailed by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
From deep, George. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Inside. Back to Vassell. There's the drive. It's Drummond with the rebound. Philadelphia leading by 4. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Shoots. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey. Maxey's got 10.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
And Nick Nurse, Greg, the 26th head coach in 76ers franchises.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
2 minutes.
Maxey looking it over. Pass to George. Oubre on the wing. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Oubre's got the lead up to 7 now for Philadelphia. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
For the 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
To the paint. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Vassell left side. He takes it in. It's hauled in by Edwards. The 76ers leading by 7 to the inside. Here's Drummond. The shot, no good.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Here's Castle. 5 points in the game. Pass to Wembanyama. Over Drummond. And the shot is long. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Grimes. And Lowry has it in the corner. And he can extend the lead to double digits.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, don't give them another possession here.
Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, deep 3 for Wembanyama.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop it.
Here's Lowry. That one misses. And we've reached the end of the third. 76ers on top, up 4. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Spurs trail by 4. To the wing right side. Here's Wembanyama for 3.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
The 76ers leading by 7. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Edwards got 5 points now in the quarter.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
The shot by Wembanyama, no good. And here Here's Walker outside. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Victor Wembanyama.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
They've been the better team on the post all game long. Whenever they've worked it in low, they've been able to find success.
A nice shot by George.
Seems effortless for George, that quick release of his.
Spurs trailed by 10. Here's McLaughlin. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. McLaughlin's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Now, here's Maxey. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Boy, the defense was looking for something different there. Maxey kept it himself off the pick that time.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Into the lane. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
76ers foul.
That one on Embiid. So, Greg, the Spurs last year began 15 and 56, but it was the ending that they're really hanging their head on. They won 7 of their last 11 games.
And over that closing stretch, Wemby averaged 27 points, 13 rebounds, 7 assists, and 5 blocks. A small glimpse into the potential of this young superstar.
You know, with his size and offensive versatility, the defense really has its hands full with Embiid.
And a deep three from Fox. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Outside, Maxey. High post, Embiid. Over Barnes. Wembanyama with the rebound. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Barnes can't get it to go.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Here's Maxey. Another three for Philadelphia.
You got to get out on that if you're the defender. Maxey is very capable from beyond the arc.
The three. Vassell, no good.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute them because his shot making is not happening right now.
Embiid the screen. Lock at 6. They get the rebound. Pass to Maxey. For 3, Oubre. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Philadelphia.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal position.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Joel Embiid.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Spurs. It's a 16-point game. And that one's good. Champagnie. Outside, Maxey. They set the pick. Uncovered. Rebound, San Antonio. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Here's Vassell. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3. Here's Philadelphia. At one point, they led by 16. And here's Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Over Wembanyama. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
Not known for a quick release, but Embiid showing he has that ability as well.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. And in